Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. Thank you for all the birthday greetings yesterday. I had a wonderful day. I'm just doing what I do. Get to see my kids tonight. Dipping on some school, fine cut. Life is good right now. I'm waiting for Erin to come over to give her a harmonica lesson. Packing a little feller. Decent. But yeah, like the title says, I got a new album in the works. It's an album I've recorded already, and I'm going to be sending it off to Mirkwood pretty soon. And the Mirk machine's kind of on hiatus right now. But when it gets done, it's going to be done, and so I'm pretty glad about that. Just to get the wheels in motion. This is an album I've wanted to do for a very long time. I made an attempt at it once back when I was recording with Mirkwood Recordings, doing an album of nothing but old gospel blues songs from the 1920s to the 1940s. This is actually my third attempt at doing this album. The first time I did it was back about, back around 2003, I think. And I recorded it at home on a shoebox tape recorder. And I thought it sounded good. And I was also on Banbury Park Records with the Silverhearts at the time. And what's his name? Our manager, his name escapes me right now. James Greenspan wanted to hear it and perhaps put it out on Banbury Park Records, but he didn't like it at all. But I'm not surprised because he just has a different vision on music than I do. So then I did another recording of it with Mirkwood Records, a micro label here in Peterborough. And it was just an album of old Christian gospel songs, And I made about 10 copies of that, and they're floating around somewhere. But now that it's quite a few years later, I've gotten a lot of other songs under my belt of in that genre. And a lot of the, a lot of the songs that I have are already on At Midnight Call the Doctor. There's a few songs on there that would fall into that category. So this is just a whole bunch of other gospel blues stuff. Now, by no means am I a Bible-thumping Christian, I'm a spiritual person. I have my own views on spirituality, and I adhere to them because that's how I feel. I won't go into my spirituality right now, but it is what it is. But the old gospel blues songs, to me, have always spoken to me because of their intensity and like the fire in them, and the people singing them really meant it when they sang it. It was just a different time for music. Hearing an old Josh White song, what's the song I'm thinking of? In My Time of Dying, that's way heavier than anything heavy metal's ever produced, Son House singing John the Revelator solo, a cappella. It's probably the heaviest thing I've ever heard, It's extremely inspirational music to me, so I've revamped it and re-recorded it and I'm gonna start shooting off the recordings to Mirkwood Recordings, and when Kurt gets around to it, he will be able to throw it into an album. I'm gonna get to do the cover art by myself, and yeah, it's all pretty exciting to me. So here we go once again. But yeah, so if you support my music, thank you so much. You know, I'm kind of I fall into a weird category of musicians, at least in Peterborough. You know, I'm an old guy. You know, I'm a blues singer, but I kind of hang out with the punk rock crowd, and that's kind of where I find my audience. You know, so yeah, it's an interesting life being Dirty Pat Walsh. All right. I'll talk to you soon, ladies and gentlemen. Be well and have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. The fuck is this?